This video is going to be another video just like the one we did not too long ago, which was Azores in December. This is going to be Azores in January. Yeah, today is January 7th or 8th. You probably have noticed in some of the videos, I don't know sometimes the day I'm in, because that's the thing with being in the Azores. They go very quick. So anyways, I'm right on the coast here, and we're going to try and share with you the month of January, just weather-wise. You know, the nice days, the not-so-nice days, rain, cloud, just like we did in December. It's important, people that haven't been here, tourists or otherwise, that are wanting to know what the Azores are like in the winter, right? And we're spending the winter here, we have before. And I'm telling you, it's half the time it's like this, because right now it's sunny, as you can see. I'm going to pan out so you can see what's behind me here. This is actually an old windmill. I'm here in the village of Xoxo on Pico Island, one of the Azores Islands, and I'm literally on the coast. So I'm going to pan around, and you can just see the sea today is a little bit choppy. And this, if you love the coastline and you love the blue ocean and those nice waves, look at this. It's pounding a little bit today. And sometimes it doesn't have to be a very windy day for the waves to be like this. It could just be part of the surf, the current. Look at this, isn't this beautiful? Yeah, but this is January, right? So we'll take this video, we'll just film periodically just to show you what kind of weather we get here during this month. I know I was here maybe a year ago in January, and half the time was sunny like this, like you can see it. So this is why we're doing this video, because I think it's important, and I think I'm in the tourism business. I think sometimes it's hard to get a feel for like what it's like, you know, in a certain month in this, you know, specific destination, because even the destinations that get lots of sun all the time, they also have bad weather, and it's nice to know when that happens, and that's why we're doing this video. Stay with us. Now I'm just going to turn the camera around so you can see this beautiful surf. We love spending time here. We're always between here, Xoxo and Lage, and lots of hiking, cycling, a lot of things you could do down here all year round. So, but also in the winter. Like right now, it's been a perfect day to go hiking, not too hot. It's about 15, 16. There's the mountains covered at the top, and the coast is this is what this island is made of, just lava, different types of lava. This is that windmill that I mentioned. There's the lighthouse, and some of you that are with the channel already for a while, you've seen already some videos that we passed by down here, and we always try to capture what this special Pico Island coastline is like at different times of the year. This goes on forever. Whole island of Pico in all the Azores has this type of coastline. So there's the village of Xoxo. All right, guys, let's go. Hey guys, this is another day here in January, actually the 8th. Yesterday you saw me filming down by the coast. Now we're up at the house here where we just did a renovation. Actually, I'm going to film where I was yesterday. I'll give you a good perspective of this village of Xoxo here in January. It's still early, it's like around 10 o'clock in the morning. Temperature yesterday, I think it went as high as 16. Today, right now, it's very mild, actually a light breeze, that's it. But you can see even that part of the island, I have a feeling the ocean's a little bit more calmer than over here. It changes throughout the island itself and throughout the Azores. But today I think it might actually reach 17. This is in January, plus 17, just so you guys know. And I think Right now I can be out here in shorts, wouldn't be that cold, just to give you an example. It's only 10 o'clock in the morning. So again, someone staying here for the whole month, you just pick and choose which days you go out. Keep an eye on the weather. If it's a day of a total rain, do something indoors. Maybe museum. Most of the activities here are outdoor, but just staring at the ocean to me is one of the best things. Just doing nothing and just staring at and listening to the nature is one of our favorite things. Afternoon, guys. It's about 1 o'clock here in the afternoon on Pico, and I think today is the worst day of January so far. This is what a typical, and I'm going to turn the camera, typical, let's say, winter day would be like. Okay, outside of having a major storm, which is not. This is just typical weather, depression of sorts. But let's take a look through here. And I'm going to actually try to go. Last night I kind of filmed the rain starting overnight, and but today I'm pretty much staying indoors. I do have to go out to buy a few things, and I think I might go by the coast because the waves are killing today. So let's just see. First, let's see what Zena's doing. Hey, Zena. No sun today, Zena. Enjoying the rain? Yeah, that's great. Keep guard of the house. Now, we're looking through the window, and if you can see some of the waves down there, I'm just going to slowly pan in. And my plan is to maybe, well, let's just see how it is, to go down there. This is, we were down there, I was down there the other day. Actually, the first day I started this video, I was down there, and it was a very nice day. It was sunny, but today, different. And these waves come in almost like surfing waves. Obviously, it'd be easier to see some of the wind. And we planted some plants we got from the other house yesterday. Hopefully they're, you know, hanging in there with all this wind. But yeah, this is what I guess winter here. When winter days show up, it's gray, it's rainy, it's windy. It's really starting to come down here. That's even more than before. Quickly open the door and close the door. There's beautiful rain to keep Pico and the Azores nice and green. Now you can't even see the ocean, all fogged in. Okay, I'm actually heading out. The rain is it's actually worse than this, so it's not too bad right now. Still coming down, the ocean's foggy, but I need to get a few things, so I thought to show you guys. As you know, we always say this channel is transparent, it's raw. And this is what's happening in real time. So I wanted to show you, not to scare you from not coming in January or in the winter, because these days are too far in between. If you have 30 days to work with, you'll get, but it's good for you guys to know what to expect. And this is why we do these videos and why we're doing this video. So anyways, let's go, let's head down. Just getting out of our property here. We have this piece of land which is part of the property. Now I'm not going to film. I'm going to stop filming. Just for some of you watching this for the first time, you can see here in São Mateus on Pico Island, and this is probably happening all over the Azores today. You know, I'm not 100%, but there is weather patterns that sometimes just touch some of the islands. But anyways, this is today here on Pico Island in January. This is getting down to the little port here in São Mateus. If you guys can see this, I gotta keep this on because let's try it here. Whoa, these are the waves we saw from the house. Look at it. And half of it's being blocked. Look how big they are. Woo! Okay, so we're approaching here the coast, so I'm not going to go too far. I know these waves are quite high. I'm just going to go pretty much where I can just show you guys a little bit of the power of these waves when you're by the coast. Now, these storms could also happen in the winter. Okay, if you can see right here, see that? I'm not even, that might be okay to pass by here. Because there's been some storms, actually, probably more. There was a few in the summer that hit right here. They've already reinforced. See that? I'll be coming back this way, but just so you guys have an idea, and I know there's a lot of people that love to see these sort of mild kind of depressions, but when you're in the Atlantic Ocean, it doesn't take much for this ocean to, if you get the right current or surf, to, you know, liven up a bit. You can see the whole village is under a little bit of a cloud, not a cloud, maybe a mist, just from the low cloud formation here. As you can see, our house is pretty much at the very high, right, one of the few houses at the back. We're way up there, but soothing, like Laura says. Laura's gonna love this. She didn't want to come out. She was nice and warm working away on editing. So I was sent out on the mission. Add to this January weather video here in the Azores. I hope you guys are enjoying it. And I'm now gonna head up. We'll capture it a little bit more before we leave. Hey guys, what a difference a day makes. Last couple of days, as you know, has been a depression here, Hipólito or something like that. I'll put the caption. I even forgot this depression's name, but it was pretty intense at times. The sea and the wind, the rain, all that stuff. But look at it now. I'm gonna pan behind me. Quite a bit of difference. Still some, we always get some surf here. Fayal's in the background. Just to give you an example of from one day to the next, it was sunny most of the day today. Now the sun's going down. But that's it. This is how it works here. If you're here for the whole month, you're going to experience all this. And I'll continue filming for the rest of January. I think this Sunday is going to be sun. We're hoping, because we're going on the tour with the two followers that we booked. They're actually here now. Their plane was actually delayed yesterday. They were in San Miguel. No planes, no ferries. And now it's pretty much back to normal. And you can probably hear the ocean in the background. Laura's actually, let's take a look at Laura. I just saw her. There's Laura there. See all the debris. This is from the sea, the wood from the sea. A lot of driftwood. This is, but I can just smell the salt from here. That's just, hopefully the wind's not too much. Let's just go There's some debris that was washed up. See, this is plastics. We don't see a lot of it here, at least I haven't, a lot of wood, but sometimes you do. I guess the oceans around the world, this is what we don't want, plastic. So keep plastics away from the ocean. Oh, that's a nice. But yesterday this would have been very high waves. I think 3 to 6 meter waves at times. What a difference a day makes. I think I said that yesterday. As you know, we had a couple of days of rain. Yesterday turned to the better. Still had some wind at night, but today, sun's fully out. The water is basically calm, as you can see behind me. 16 degrees plus. I know we had a major snowstorm back in Canada today, so we had that depression come through here. But again, today and I think tomorrow, I'm hoping it's going to be like this. I'm going on a tour with a couple of followers that booked one of our packages. And yeah, I'm just hoping, fingers crossed. But let me just turn the camera around here for you guys. There you go. This is in between the village where we have the Reino Somateurs and Lage. It's an area called Terra de Pão. But this is when the ocean's like this, I just love it. I mean, these blues, again, I don't have any filters here, so you can really see what the colors. I actually saw a few rainbows earlier. I mean, there was some rain today, but it was more like a sprinkling. You know, there's a bit of the rain still left. There it is. And I'm just going to walk, I think from here, the Pico might be uncovered. It's been a couple days since I've seen it. Wow, I got to take this coat off, this fleece, which was perfect for those, you know, winter days, I guess you can call it. Any of you thinking of coming in the winter, don't hesitate. Come for longer than, just come longer. I mean, I think we're doing some really good packages of at least minimum 1 month stays, and I think that's the way you have to go. Yeah, that's covered at the top there, but you can see this is one of the closest proximities to the top of Pico volcano. It's pretty dramatic here at this spot when you go around the road here. Yeah, nothing like these. We love being here in the winter, in these months, especially when it gets like almost like a summer day, and you can go out and do things that you can in Canada, especially the area we're in, which is close to Toronto. Just love it. Just notice this ruin here. Hope you guys are enjoying the video this month of January. We're halfway through, and the other day we drove down there. There's a port down there. We drove through there. Actually, they closed the road the next day. It was pounding. There was some damage, and they closed it, so it's back up and running. They cleaned up the road. Now it's I'm sure we can go by there. Tomorrow we'll on the tour we're gonna drive by there. It's a whole full day tour. And I'll be filming again tomorrow, adding on to this video. What a place to have a house here, right by the road, but right behind the house you have this magical mountain here, Pico Volcano Mountain. Just gives you an idea of, this is a little nook of houses in this village. Some on the ocean side of the road, some on the upper side. But yeah, look at this. I just found these little spots here where we can just, I'm going to sit here for a bit and just enjoy the sun. I mean, come on. I miss it. I know it's only been a couple of days. I can't complain. But look at the foliage down here, you know. I've actually seen a few car rentals today, so there's quite a few tourists I've noticing more than before coming here off season, which is great. I know I've said that before. I really love that when I see people here in the off season. This is like right on the coast here, magical Pico Island. All of these. This is a typical Azores coast. You know, I'm discovering the island constantly, even though I was born here and I've been coming here every year ever since I can remember. Always something to discover. And this is why I love taking around people when they're coming over on our packages. I like spending time with them. People that have chosen the Azores to spend some quality, peaceful, you know, time, you know. And the world's crazy place, we all know that. And when you get to these places, I think you just kind of, as soon as you get off the airport, for a lot of people, they kind of sense the coming down a bit, compared, especially if you're coming from areas that are more chaotic, like cities or so forth. But anyways, I got to make my way back to Laura. She's probably wondering where I am. I was talking about rainbows earlier, just pulling up to the house here in our Reno where we're staying. Can you believe this? This is incredible. I mean, I took a few shots, but yeah, I mean, we see so many rainbows here all over the island. I'm sure all over the Azores, but you guys get to see one real time here, and wow, it's just crazy. I don't know. Some people probably don't care much about rainbows, but a lot of people do, and the ones that do, and you're watching, take it all in. There's our place there. So we're going to rent it out. It's going to become a vacation rental here in this beautiful village of São Mateus. Starting to rain now. That's why the rainbows are. You always got to have a little bit of a sprinkling, which is happening right now. But even here, it's nice. Like I say, there's the there. Water nice and calm compared to a few days ago. Well, 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 here's another beautiful day in January. This is what we're hoping for, and here's what we got. Today's the day of the tour, and we're taking out two of the followers, Steve and Sue, and the island looks like it's amazing today. Sun's coming up. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning, and just gonna see if the Pico's uncovered. Yes, it is. Wow, brilliant. Okay, so hopefully it'll stay like this the whole day. That's the plan. And yeah, we're heading out to pick them up. A whole day tour, stopping for lunch in the middle, just showing them the island. I think it's their first time here, and hopefully they'll enjoy it. Couldn't ask for a more perfect day, really. Thank you. Thank you, weather gods. Good morning, guys. Today we're going to be filming from the inside of the house. It's January 19. It's been a while since I did a bit of footage for the January Azores in January. So I'm coming here filming from the inside, and we love when we had this. It's just light rain right now. I think most of the day might be like this. As you can see, the fog's rolling. It's low cloud formation. And the last couple of days, it's been, you know, a bit of sun, then back to wind, a little light rain. Yesterday was exactly like this. Let me show you the other window here, so we can get a couple of good shots of what it looks like. Oh, the birds are coming out. That's it. Even in rain. Well, I'm not sure if they'll come out completely. They're probably just in the trees. There you go. from our window. Now we're kind of looking, same side as the bathroom, but we can see more up. And there it is rolling down, this light fog. And obviously, we have these days here where there's quite a bit of rain coming. When it comes, things are always green. As you can see, that's our land right there. That's very green. Back, yeah, so you can see the light rain, like it's nothing like the other day. And it's just wonderful, just as soon as you start getting a little bit of light, because when it's dark here, it's dark. And we're in an area where there's a few lights, not a lot of light pollution. And looks like it's going to be a day of relaxing inside, doing some editing. And see how the front looks. Yeah, so this now the ocean's down there, but you can't see it. Okay. Very fogged in. This will probably clear. There's probably going to be some sun like yesterday. Half the day, maybe more, was sunny. So this is what happened. It gives you this peaceful in the morning. And I think this is why we have guests come and we do them to packages. We're really encouraging the long stay, because you could have days like this. If you're only here for 4 or 5 days, you might get unlucky, and this is what you're going to experience. Obviously, if you love it, if this is what you're here for, perfect. But you actually have guests here right now, and they're here for the whole month. Some days they're in, sometimes they're out. They're hiking. They went for a nice vineyard hike the other day. We keep in touch the whole time. And we hope to see him again as well, maybe in the next little while. Well, there's that cat here, one of the neighbors. I think he's becoming a Zena's friend from afar. Anyways, but this just wanted to show you that, yeah, that's why you stay longer, so you could enjoy the different seasons. As you saw this morning, the rain was coming. There was fog. It was like that pretty much throughout the day, but look at now. Just cleared about half hour ago. I noticed it, and slowly I noticed at the sunset. There it is, right behind here. How nice is this? Now, these 2 glasses is one. I want to toast you guys for supporting us. I always do that. And right now, what better opportunity than to do it with this beautiful January sunset. Cheers. Yeah, I just felt to come out and have a little chat. Been actually busy all day. A lot of people contacting us, a lot of great followers from US, Canada, some are from Europe. Laura's been editing. So it's been that kind of day. Sometimes it's good to have these nice rainy days. And yeah, we just, we're a little overwhelmed actually that right now, just the different people contacting us for different reasons. Some want to visit, and most of it want to come longer, which is great. These islands are meant to be discovered all year round. Beautiful sunset last night, but look at today. Pico's uncovered. The weather forecast did call for today, which is Saturday, January 20th, that it would be a nice day, mostly sunny, clear, and it's delivered so far. Now, mind you, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. This could change. But I would say right now it's already fairly mild, 15, 16 degrees. And just the back of our house here that we're staying here, our reno in the village of São Mateus. And yeah, I just decided to add this to our January in the Azores. Just stopped here in Lage, just on the way up to the nursery. I'm just gonna this is from the storm, sort of depression we had the other day, brought in a lot of driftwood and unfortunately plastics. Few pieces here, but this is the problem around the world. We really want to minimize that, and that's actually why I noticed this. I thought I'd put it on camera. Yeah, so swells here coming in, especially around that big rock there. A little mist in the air from the salt. Looks like it's going to be today's going to be like this. I'm expecting this, maybe a little bit of light showers, but so nice right now, this mild weather. Just love it. Today was supposed to be a sunny day. That's how it started, 2% of rain, so we didn't want to, obviously, that would have been perfect, right? But since about 4 days ago, I keep checking, and then it went to 80% rain, 70% rain, and it's constantly changing. So that's all you got to be aware. Obviously, right now, this is perfect hiking weather. Okay, but it may change. It's still saying about 65% rain. But that's the things you got to keep in mind. For example, if you do come here long stay to the Azores, and you expect like a bad day coming up, and it's like this. And as you can see behind me, there's actually a couple of boats fishing. Birds are out. I'm going to pan the camera around. You're going to see Pico completely uncovered. There. It's completely uncovered, you see. And one thing with the rain, you can see how green everything is. But this is, again, why I share these videos and why I'm doing this kind of throughout the month, just giving you some insight into a day-to-day, what it could be like if you were here right now. Like the couple that we know, they're here for a month. They're also followers. They just, relaxing. If it's raining, they figure out something to do inside. You just have to be prepared for anything. So when you're expecting a really bad day, it could be like this. And again, do not hesitate to come off season. Just stay longer. I'm going to be saying that throughout this video because I think you would miss out. Again, there are tourists here. I've seen them. They're car renters. I think they're staying here longer. No lineups to restaurants. Service is probably even better because when it's busy, it can waver. But if any of you want to visit in the off-season, come on over. If you want to maybe spend some time here more in the living, like living here part-time or full-time, there you go. You could be here right now like we are, and just we'll choose to do some gardening, go for a hike. The water's so nice. You can go out. The ocean's so nice. So if you like marine activities, you can do them today. Hop over to Fayal. The ferry would be, the water just actually beyond better than I expected today, because you can go from a day with waves to a day like today. Rest of the week, the hike day could be Sunday or Monday or Tuesday, because that's the days that are showing sun now, or light cloud. Like today, the description was heavy cloud cover. See, that's not heavy cloud cover. No clouds or few clouds, blue skies, and good day for gardening. I'm actually going to head down to the coast, just maybe vlog a little bit down there, see if I can find some driftwood or a few more plants, bring it back. Because today Laura she said if it's not raining, if it's nice, gardening is what she's going to be doing. That's exactly where she is, in the garden. If you noticed the other day, there was the gray ocean, gray skies, and today here from the house, it's the nice blue that we like. And let's just see where Laura is. And this is again, it's she's getting some rocks for the garden. Actually, this is not going to be a garden video. Again, it's just things, how you would spend days here in January on the coast. I'm back down at the coast here in São Mateus, just down from our house. I think it drove to a 5-minute drive. And this is a really nice spot that I like to come to, just to relax, be really close to the ocean. This is a natural swimming pool, and this is where people come and swim here. They could also swim in the port. And right now, it's just the salt in the air is incredible. But I'm sure if I was to touch the water, probably about 20, 19, something like that. But it's very peaceful down here. And a lot of people that stay around here in this village on an Airbnb, which is mostly what's here, they come down here to enjoy this beautiful setting. Look at this. It's gorgeous. Hear the waves. You got these huge, there's a little port there. Fishermen, this is where they keep their fishing boats. And if you can see these giant, this is basically part of the coastline, you see? Giant boulders here. Lots of aloe on here, different types of succulents. some cave systems along this coast here, Somateros. And as you can hear the ocean just behind me. I'm the only one down here right now. I'm just noticing that Pico Mountain volcano, which is right behind our house up there, is just starting to clear. I'm sure that it was a colder night. They might actually have a little bit of snow up there. Kind of cool, that ruin. But yeah, it's gonna, who knows, today might be turn out to be an amazing day for a hike. Hope Tuesday is like this, because that's the day we're probably going to do it. Let's talk a little bit about the temperature, I guess. Sometimes people wonder. Average in the winter, I think it's usually around 16, from what I could, 16, you know, a lot of 16s, what I noticed. It gets a bit, you know, on a very sunny day, it can go to 18, like the other day. Today is about 12, to be honest with you. Now, I don't feel the 12, because the sun's right on me. It's actually hot. But, yeah, in the house, these older houses, you'll definitely feel the humidity. Nowadays, you have all the control for that, humidifiers and heating systems, you know, no problem. It's everything that we have in North America, you have here. So that helps control inside. Because sometimes when it gets a bit lower like this, it's actually warm. You know, you go outside and you don't feel the humidity as much. But yeah, so right now it's about 12, and but it's honestly, there's hardly any wind. I mean, because when you hike, you sweat, so that's why I keep mentioning hiking. Be perfect for that. If it wasn't too much, because I've been dying to go fishing recently. If the waves weren't hitting a bit too much here, it'd be perfect for fishing, for example. It's rare that it gets under 12, rare, and if it does, might be overnight, you wouldn't even be paying attention to it. So it's like a 16 degrees, I think, would be the average that I would use. The water the other day, someone told me it was about 19, 20, because it is, things are warming up a little bit more with climate change. And I think it's, so some of you that want to visit, and that's why I would say stay longer, and you'll get a bit of everything. I think that's the ideal. I mean, we're in tourism, we do the package I love to do the most are like 1 month or more. You know, and some people get the car rental and you kind of throw that in there. It allows them to experience everything. Now, I was told the other day, actually by my banker, Hugo, other people that live here, my cousin Louis, we're talking about the weather and just the amount of rain that it was consistent rain. This month more than usual. Okay, you're always going to get some rain. But it might be like, okay, it rained for an hour, half an hour, no, but you know, you've had a few days, rain, sometimes most of the day, and I think it was beyond the normal. So I know I was here maybe 2 Januaries ago, or 1 January, not last January, the January before, and we didn't even have a lot of rain. I remember people talking about that. So it depends. You're in nature. This is what the Azores is all about. Be prepared, bring layers. Someone asked me the other day, one of the followers, about bringing shorts in January. I said, sure, bring it. The other day I had shorts on, about 18. Even now I can probably wear shorts. A light breeze on my legs, no big deal. So yeah, I think it's, if you look it up, there's ways you can go on on Google, look up like how many days this December, how many days were sunny, how many, and so forth. Feel free to, just analyze the months. This is more giving you a raw, more in the moment kind of feeling of what right now it's like being here. In this case, Pico Island, village of Somateros on the coast. And this is why I think it's important to kind of share, be upfront, be honest. You don't want people coming here thinking it's going to be sunny every day, people that didn't do enough research. So if you're watching this video, again, come off season. You're going to get better service. You won't have to line up. Stay longer so you can, appreciate all that nature has to offer here on these islands. I mentioned that there's caves throughout pretty much these islands, like especially on the coast and up. There's both the caves along the coast and up, towards the mountains. But look, just as you can see how cool these look. So if it was raining, you could actually come down here, see some of the water coming down. right there. It's crazy how these islands are formed. Still amazes me. Just all types of boulders, colors, stone colors. I think this is what nature is all about. My dad was a photographer. He's passed away years back, but I always feel he's with me. He was a really good photographer. People really actually know. That's how he's known here on the islands. And I always feel like when I take a picture, he's helping me. Another great thing to do on a day like today here in January or in the off season when it's nice like this, and I see a lot of people doing this, visitors or people that are living here, they just drive around. It doesn't matter what island you're on, just go drive around the coast. In this case we're here in a village next to São Mateus, which is São Caetano. Gorgeous spot, and it's like a bay, and just they pull over, like a little picnic, and they just sit like I'm going to do in about 2 seconds and just stare at the ocean. It's like medicine. All right, this is a good example of just how the lava ended here. Like throughout the island you're gonna see different formations. There's like rounded rocks, big boulders, and you get flat surfaces like this. You just sit, maybe a sandwich, an orange, and just relax. For some of you regular followers, you're probably going to recognize this next stop here. And it's a very special place. It's a quinta. It belonged to my uncle Manuel. Now it's his son that owns it, Luis. And here is another great reason to come to the Azores, in this case to Pico. Oranges, mandarins, lemons, clementines, and this place has it all. And it's not like these oranges are so sweet, especially the really big ones with a heavy peel. I think they're called Bahia, and you gotta taste these. We ran out, so this is where I'm here today. I thought I'd just stop by, and you can see another reason why you should be here in January. You like tangerines. Obviously, regular followers already seen this, but we've been here. We've done a few videos here. But for those of you watching this for the first time, take a look at these beautiful oranges. We do some juicing. Most people have these quintas, these orchards. Sometimes they have bananas or oranges. Just gorgeous. I just got to take a shot here. Oh, there's quite a few here that I'm going to take, that's for sure. Oh, I think these are like clementines here. I think I see one here. Still small. Okay. Yeah, you see how there's so many? The ones obviously that fall, the birds will get them. Pico's right behind here. And yeah, the sun's warming up. There's no way it's 12 still. It must be closer to 14, 15, 16. All right, let's get some oranges. Showing Lori what I got, and on the way up my cousin Sylvia was pruning her jade, and I don't know what this is, but look at this. We have about
amazing.
We have about 3 of these. They're still flowering. Here's another one here.
Thank you, Sylvia.
And lots of driftwood. We're going to put this in different areas. I even got, this is funny.
Oh, coconut.
looks like hair. This is crazy.
Amazing.
Hey, what do you think?
Yeah, it looks good.
All right.
That actually reminds me of the Tom Hanks movie Castaway, where he
Yeah.
kept having to eat the coconut.
Yeah, and they got a lot of different things in here. I'm going to take this out. We're going to clear this right away. Anyways, this has been, this is a day in January that it's all about going around the island, getting some transplant, some nice local plants. People give you plants, driftwood, getting oranges. It's the perfect day.
We're gonna have to calcify the bottom.
Okay, whatever. You're the expert. All right. Zena, say hello. You like January? Like being here in January? I think you do. You're looking for lizards. Hey guys, so the rain finally stopped. It's probably about 10 in the morning, 10:30. Decided to come out and just to check everything around the house. It was a lot of rain. Came all at once. I mean, it was a lot of rain, and I'll show you in a minute. I'm going to pan around. Now you can actually see the ocean. All right, so there's definitely some wind right now. But the interesting part is you can see how much rain. If you look up in the greens and you see that's rain coming from the top of the mountain. Let me see if I can zoom in. I've never seen this. Because it's all a lot of hollow under us, a lot of lava rock things. The water here just goes right through, but look, that's how much rain it came down. Look. Very interesting. I'm just going to take a walk up. There's a creek to just see if there's any water. Yeah, but one thing you can't deny is how green things are right now. I could actually hear, I'm pretty sure, hear some waterfalls. I don't know if you guys can pick that up. Even up there, there's some water coming down. See, through the fields. This is where cows graze, but yeah, this happens throughout the winter. Once in a while, you get a major rainfall like we did. Let's go. Let's take a look. Just walking through the vineyard just to get over to this area here. There's a path. Wow, I can really hear the water. There's different creeks that feed the ocean when there's a waterfall, and I can definitely hear one not far from here. Oh, there's the sheep, our neighbor's sheep. They come over, and goats, they come over. Hola! Mutashuva! Chickens. So we're just taking a bit of a walk up here to get a sense of the waterfall. Should be on the other side here. This is it's a big creek. Sometimes, unless there's really a lot of rain, it doesn't make it this way. There's other creeks that will take on the water. So you know what? This creek, obviously, this is not one of the ones that bring in water down. There's one over to my left. But this is why these are built, depending where the water. It'll go right all the way down. It's a good hiking path up here too. Just keep hearing the water getting louder, and I'm noticing, see right there, there's some water. Maybe it's coming, there's like a delay. I'm not sure how these work here. Again, a local here that's here all year round would know these things better, but that water wasn't there 5 minutes ago. And it's just, the water just getting louder and louder. My guess is there's going to be some water coming through here. I just don't know how much, so I'm going to go back because I can hear it. See? There it comes. You guys see this? So obviously comes through lands. I think I'm not gonna stay here. I'm gonna get out of the way. In case some comes up here, I'm gonna move from here because I don't know how strong this is. There's just a close-up. I'm only gonna do this for a little bit, but here, see all the water coming down? It's gonna wind up in the ocean. I think it's being dispersed quite well, but I don't know how much. And it's all the way down to the water. Wow, didn't expect to see this. I was surprised when I didn't see any water. These are much needed around these islands when this major rainfall like this. All the water has to come down. There's a good example of one. Well, today we went on a hike. That's what we did today. We were waiting for this beautiful day, which we've had before here in this month of January, but we had another one right after that rainfall, the major rainfall and lots of rain. It was like a summer day. I think we got up to about 18 degrees today. Sunny most of the day. Pico's uncovered. So we did the hike with our friend Steve and Sue, all around São Mateus, through the top to the bottom. We did the whole day tour. We went up back at the house here, full circle. And I think, again, if you were here this time of year, like they're here for a month, this is what you would do, especially if they like hiking. We did hiking. We got to really experience this village here of São Mateus today. And you never get lost because you either go down to the ocean, up to the mountain, the village, and it's so easy to get around. We just had a great time with Steve and Sue. They're, again, from Canada, actually from Sarnia, and they're here for a whole month. And this is the kind of trips we want to specialize more on, is these long trips, 1 month or more. We'll do the smaller ones, but when you come off season, you want to make sure you get the good days and when I say good, sunny days and the rainy days. It's all there. Sometimes you got to be inside. If you're only here for 3 or 4 days, then you might get rain every day. You're not going to be doing a lot of stuff outdoors. So that's why the airfare usually costs the same. It's when we package these things together. I can say if you can compare it to other places in the world, it's affordable. And again, there's different budgets. You can choose to stay in different types of properties, higher end ones or medium or lower. And they're all pretty nice, and the ones we offer, we work very closely with the owners, and we have a good relationship, ourselves and Egidio from Life Wellness. And I think they're always pretty successful, and how we measure that is they're happy.
If you want to come on a tour, let us know. Call these guys.
These guys, yeah. We can see it in their eyes, what they're experiencing. You can see that it's a no stress. It's a very relaxing kind of experience here on the islands, especially when, in their case, they're here on Pico Island. They're discovering all the different areas. They've also hopped over to Fayal, had a great time there. And yeah, thanks so much for, hanging out in this video, showing you what it's like to be here in January in the Azores, in this case, Pico Island. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for your support. If you're the first time on the channel, please subscribe, like makes, it's really important for our channel because YouTube likes that, and they can keep recommending our channel to like-minded people like you, hopefully. So send a comment. We appreciate those. Or if you have any questions, you can do our email, go to our website. Whatever the situation is, we're here. And thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh, and I'm going to probably link up, actually, yeah, I'm going to link this up to the hike we did today, because I did vlog it, and you get to see what it's like on this day that I'm talking about just right now, what it was like going with Laura, myself, Steve, and Sue. See you guys.